Hi, I'm Arwen, the professional joy seeker. Seek joy, y'all. I'm here today to talk about another deck. I got this one also at Reader Studio 2019. It was given to me by the author and artist, Gina Thies. I call her Gina Tees because TH is a D sound. But Gina Thies. It is Tarot of the Moors. Look at that exquisite box, right? It's from Red Feather. It was a subsidiary, or I don't know how they call it, but they're with Shipper. They're part of Shipper. And look, beep. It's got a magnetized box. So see, when I say magnetized, I mean magnetized. It has this on the entry, which is from Sheila Haidt, The Loss of Teresa Reed, and Mary Kay Greer, all praising this deck. Here is the book. And it is not a little white book. It is a book. We'll talk about that later. And there is the beautiful, amazing, gorgeous goddess. Let me get her to focus. Sheila. Sheila. I just said Sheila Haidt's name. That's Gina Thies. And the detail on this book is just gorgeous, right? Up here, there's so much to love. We'll get into the book. Next, I want to show you a peek at the back of the cards. You may be surprised to see that the back of the card matches the book and the deck. I know, who'd have thought? These are what I would call a matte finish. We'll dive into the cards, but first, let's look at the book. Beautiful. Side. Okay. But the dedication for my ancestors, family, and friends, near and far. Lovely table of contents. It gives you forward, preface, acknowledgement, introduction, the Moors of Spain. Part 1, influence on the tarot. Then we go to major arcana, minor arcana, spreads, bibliography, and endnotes. Eric C. Dunn wrote the foreword, and Eric C. Dunn is a well-known tarot person of his own. He's got Tarot Illuminati, Apocalyptus Tarot, and gorgeous work there. Here's the preface. In your hands, you hold a tarot that uses as its themes the culture and characters that shaped Andalusia, specifically the people which carries the deck's namesake, the Moors. You'll be taken through the landscapes of southern Europe, North Africa, and Arabia. You'll become familiar with a land where Muslims, Jews, and Christians lived in tolerance and flourished culturally and economically. In its best intention, Tarot of the Moors sets out to be a multicultural deck and not one that led prominence to any faith. And this preface is written and beautiful. There are acknowledgments here to many, many people. The introduction: how does almost 800 years of presence and visibility in Europe's history happen to get swept under a rug? Good questions. And I have a fascination with the Ottoman Empire, and the Moors of Spain tie into that for me. She's using information and historical facts that she gained on the ground. Like, she went to these places, y'all. She talks a little bit about the influence of the tarot, emblems and heraldry, and everywhere you are, you know where you are. Okay, I mean, like, it tells you right here at the top. Focus. My nails. Anyway, yesterday I talked about the Herb Crafters deck by Joanna Powell Colbert, where she had renamed the court cards. Gina has done the same thing. The page of princess is princess. The knight is Emir, E-M-I-R. Queen is Malika, king is Malik. So, and the Sybil is her high priestess. I just want to show you this, for the design of the book is fabulous. You see the cards, you get the breakdown, and a basic interpretation. She's not going to overwhelm you. Now, I heard a rumor and got it confirmed that Gina is working on a bigger book. This deck deserves a bigger book. I want history. I want all the pieces of this deck. And Gina's going to bring that to us. I don't know when, but soon. Now, let's talk about the cards. I'm going to mispronounce words all over the place. Here's the Fool or the Joglar. You will see it's very Rider-Waite influence. We have the Cliff. I believe that's a Jackal. And the costuming is very, very, very true, right? The Charmer is the Magician. And I got to see this deck, original paintings of it last year at Reader Studio. One of the best things about Reader Studio is when you get to see some of these decks and talk to the creators and really get into the hows and whys. And I have asked Gina to write me an article on the history, not on history, but on how to research a deck well. The Sybil, I love that she has her two towers behind her. You will notice variations in skin tone. The Sultana, for our Empress. The Sultan. Again, very traditional Rider-Waite imagery. The Teacher. Get this out. Lovers. Chariot. Two lions going either way. Another lion with strength. Okay. Yeah, I'm so sorry about my focus. And Gina did all of this artwork. She said last year that she had gotten back into painting, and this came because of it. And I'm so glad you did, Gina, because this is a gorgeous deck. Our Hermit, who is actually the Desert Hermit. The Wheel is the Water Wheel, a very important gift from the Moors. Justice or Qadi, Qadi. The Aesthetic instead of the Hanged Man. Get this up close and personal. Death. Alchemy instead of Temperance. Right. Okay, Alchemy wanted to go for a jump. It landed on my tabby cat Sugar Baby. I'm not sure why. The Jinn. In Arabic culture, the Jinn is not a good character. They're soul stealers, they're tricksters. They're always after something you have. And not in a good way. Oh, and these are beautifully gilded. I forgot to show that, I think. And they don't flake off on me, so I don't feel like I've been intimate with a fairy. And that is, of course, the Tower. And this is called the Fall of Granada for the Tower. The Star. The Moon, I really like. the sun. Look at this, the whole solar system. Astronomy and the study of the heavens was a gift from these people. They were one of the first to actually look at the stars and say, hey, what the heck? And chart and map it. And you can see Gina's signature way down here. Judgment. The world is just gorgeous. Now let's get into our suits. There are swords, ace of swords, or two of swords, sorry. Three of swords with a beautiful, beautiful heart. Four, again, you get the feel of the Moors with the artwork. It's still the Rider-Waite system. Anybody could pick this deck up who knows Rider-Waite and immediately be able to read with it. Five of swords, beautiful eyes. Six of swords. Seven, sneaky, sneaky. They're sticking together. So sorry about that. Eight of swords. And that's simply because I haven't used them very much. I used them a couple times at Reader Studio, but I really wanted to dive into the Herb Crafters and then dive into this. I love this nine of swords. Ten of swords. Now, people might think that the person in the background is the one who speared, but look at this. That is not the same handle. All right, that is different. He may be a good Samaritan. Princess of Swords. I love that she's not skinny. She's got some meat on her bones. Our Emir of Swords. This is the Knight. And I love the wind in the horse's hair, right? The horse's fetlock. Malika, or Queen of Swords. Intensity of gaze, people. Intensity of gaze. Malik of Swords. And the King. Now we go to the Ace of Wands, which is fire, and that's how I see wands as fire. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. And this looks like they're wands, but I also see towers in this. Like the pillars that the Call to Prayer is made from. Four of Wands. And that's a Jewish chuppah, I think. I may not have that word correct. Forgive me. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. He's a winner. Seven of Wands. Look at this. Oh, just love that. Eight of Wands. Again, the study of astronomy. And 8 comets. Nine of Wands. The 10. Taking on too much. 10 of Wands. The Princess of Wands. In just the days. The Emir of Wands. Ready to go, ready to take it on. Malika of Wands. Her cheetah there, do you see? The Malik of Wands. Come on, babies. Give me these cards. like this card because of his expression. I get passion and vigor from him, which is something I want from my King of Wands. And I really like, here's the ace, but look at this. They've got, the nod to the Moroccan tile, the Moorish, and all the artwork. And this is the Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups, which is my Lover's card. The Lover's is a spiritual card for me. Three of Cups. We're dancing. The Four of Cups. This is really good. Look at her three buckets, and there's a card being offered. She doesn't really see the offer, and that's a traditional speak on the Four of Cups, right? She's looking off into the distance, maybe wiping sweat off her brow, but she doesn't see what's there, what's offered. The Five of Cups. The Six of Cups, traditionally children, guardian, reminiscence, and it is there at an oasis. The Seven of Cups with the traditional Seven of Cups imagery, right? Well, not all, but most of it, yeah. Some of it's changed up a little bit. Eight of Cups. Saturn up there on the left. The well that he's walking towards. The constellation. It's a beautiful card, Gina. I feel like I'm talking straight to her. I don't even know if she's going to see this. I'll send her the link, but, people get busy. The Nine of Cups. The Ten of Cups, a very, very happy. And the, sorry, the princess is stuck to the 10. Let go, you two. Happily ever after. The Princess of Cups. The Emir of Cups. The Malika of Cups. She looks like somebody I'd want to hang out with. The Malika of Cups. Love the almost, yeah, softens in there. And this is the deck you're going to want to get so you can really focus on some of the details that Gina's hidden in here. Ace of Discs. The Two of Discs, two people walking away from you. The Three of Discs. The Four of Discs. Looks like a little selfish person of me. I'm holding on to all my stuff. You can't have any of it. But that's how I read the Four of Coins, right? He's selfish. The Five of Discs. An injury, perhaps. Money falling out of the pocket. The Six of Discs is generosity. Looks like you're at the souk buying things, the marketplace. The Seven of Discs. Beautiful card. Waiting, gardening, pause. The Eight of Discs. Again, the astronomy. Bing! That's the learner. This is the apprentice learning and finding out what's going on in the heavens. I'm trying to get it to focus on my nails there. The 9 of Discs, the successful woman. 10, home and hearth. And a beautiful home and hearth at that. The Princess. The Malik. Wait, where's the Emir? Stuck to the Princess. Nope, out of order. That's my fault. I pulled the Emir earlier. The Malika of Discs. She looks like such a good professional woman to me. And the Malik. This is a deck that I think is going to appeal to a lot of people. It has heart. It has character. It has a rich, rich history behind it. Get this deck. Wait for the other book to come out. Sure. But you can dive into this deck immediately with this book. You know, immediately you can, let me just flip to one and see. Boom. The Moon, ruler of flux and reflux, the child of the sons of the mighty. That's the esoteric title. Astrological Pisces, element water, Hebrew letter Quaff, path 29th, corporeal intelligence, core words, night, trickery, dreams, intuition, and mystery. And then you get an upright and a reverse. And these are basic interpretations. She's very clear about that. Upright, waxing and waning of time, patterns, and cycles. Dreams, visions, and nightmares may be prominent at this time. Proceed cautiously, as there could be hidden dangers or enemies. The reverse is falsehoods, secrets, or lies. Your mind may be playing tricks on you. Irrational thoughts, insecurity, inner disturbance, and disillusionment. And let me just read a couple of these. Thalassa, who is, she has done bats. She's part of the Daughters of Divination. She's a teacher. She's in San Francisco and is truly an amazing human being. Thalassa says, these exquisite use of color and her ability to capture both the light and the feel of Moorish lands is nothing short of breathtaking. The people and spaces she depicts are timeless and immediate, perfect for a representation in the tarot. To work with these images is to be truly transported to a place of wisdom and magic that also offers a potent immediacy. Yeah, y'all. And again, Schiffer, the ones who upped the box game, thank you to Chris McClure and everybody at Schiffer for choosing to produce tarot in really good boxes, because now we have good boxes coming from all the publishers. Yay! I hope you will check out Tarot of the Moors by Gina Thies. I think it's an amazing deck. It is truly beautiful. And yeah, it's got people of color. Oh my. You might think Gina Thies herself was a beautiful queen of color. She is. And I think that everybody will enjoy this deck because it is a diverse deck. It does show racially different and religiously different people. And one of the gifts of that culture truly was, as Gina said in her foreword, the blending of religions and colors that live together without strife. Something we need to strive for, people, right? Seek joy, y'all. I'm Arwen of Tarot by Arwen. And if you're ready to get a reading, I'm ready to read for you at tarotbyarwen.com. Bye, y'all.